Hey everyone, Reddy Linx here, and welcome back to another Choose Your Own Adventure live stream. Some guests will be joining us shortly. The book we'll be reading is we're back to another special edition with Revenge of the Body Squeezers. Now I'm gonna let you guys know this was very hard for me to set up because listen to this. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I have a physical copy of this book. And you want to know how much this book cost? $150. That's right, $150 this book cost me. So if you guys would like and subscribe for the just for how much I am willing to go for with this series. So anyways, Revenge of the Body Squeezers. This is a third part of a two-parter book from series 2000 with Invasion of the Body Squeezers. So yeah. For those of you who are new to this series, basically, I'll read the books out loud, and me and some guests will try to get one good ending in these books with 3 tries. Which means if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay, but the third ending, that's it. Topsy Turvy is joining.
Hey man.
Topsy
Yeah. Yeah. Huh? What? I can't hear you. The mic's breaking up.
Wait, what?
Wait. My mic's. I can't hear you. My mic's like breaking. I don't know why.
Let me try something.
Or the speakers. I don't know what it is.
Give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I can.
gonna try plugging in one of Gonna try plugging in a mic I tried with Secret Agent Grandma, and uh, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you, man.
All right, I'll just stick to this. All right, so ready for Revenge of the Body Squeezers?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, and so you guys can understand how much I went through with this. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but this is a physical copy I'm using. All right, $150 for this book. Let's let's read the Beware page. Beware. Do not read this book from beginning to end. Just when he thought it was safe to go back to California, the body squeezers have returned. Your best friend Jack got rid of all the evil green alien invaders. The problem is, now Earth is facing a bunch of evil blue aliens. Aliens that want to shrink everybody in town into tennis balls and take them into outer space to study. Can you do something to stop them before the next victim? This scary adventure is all about you. You decide what will happen, and you decide how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. If you choose well, you'll make it home again. But if you make the wrong choice, beware. So take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps. So it looks like these aliens are shrinking people down to tennis balls.
Yeah. Well.
This is like what happened when we got shrunk down to a plastic ball.
Yeah. Like. I don't know. Still spooked out. Still. I don't know. Still weirded out.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's go on to page 1. Wait, I should probably. All right. Alright, I'm gonna need topsy-turvy you and all the people in the audience to pay close attention, because we're starting the book now. Just trying to hide it. Sorry, it's yeah, there we go. All right, let's start this book. Going on to page 1. Ding dong! You ring the bell of your best friend Jack Archer's house. It's December 31st, which in Southern California means a nice sunny day. There's no answer. Where could Jack be, you wonder? At that moment, Jack and his little sister Billy come barreling around the corner of their house. Hey guys, what's the rush? What's going on? You ask. Alien! Billy screams as she hides behind you. Yeah, right, you mumble. Hey Jack, I got some cool stuff from my grandpa to show you, and pictures of my trip. We've got to get out of here, Jack whispers urgently. He looks dead serious. Listen, while you were on vacation, these green aliens attacked LA. They fell to Earth in some weird form. Heavy orange balls, like tennis balls. Then they transformed into green aliens. It was horrible. I destroyed them all, but just now Billy and I saw a blue alien. What are you talking about? You roll your eyes. Green aliens, blue aliens, give me a break. You've got to believe us. Then it, Jack cries. Then his eyes open wide, scared. Because the blue alien is right behind you. Turn to page 2. You whirl around and gasp. No! You want to scream, but your voice won't work. No sound comes out. A tall blue creature, some sort of horrible bug-like space alien, stands just 3 feet away. Its head is a strange diamond shape. Its huge burning eyes, like yellow orbs of fire, bob on stems, and it has a big, gaping black hole for a mouth. Its body is long and skinny, glowing, an iridescent blue. The alien draws a raspy breath. The sound curdles your blood. What do we do? Bailey whispers. There's terror in her voice. Your eyes dart down toward the creature's hands, so powerful, strong enough to choke the life out of you. Run! Jack screams. Into the house, fast! No, you think, if we run, that could make the alien chase us. Should you run or just hold very still? Very still. You have to decide quick. We're given a choice. Run into the house with Jack and Billy, or stand there stiff like a statue.
Ooh. Run?
Yeah, this is not a dinosaur. This is an
Yeah.
alien.
Yeah, this is...
We're going in that house.
Wait, is anyone in the chat saying
They're not
anything?
saying anything, but let's go in. We're going in the house. All right. Your legs tremble with fear, but somehow you make the move. Let's go! You scream. You spin and follow Jack and Billy into their house. Another one of you joined. I'm gonna.
Yeah, kick him. Kick him.
Alright. I'm gonna kick that. Alright. Let's go! You scream. You spin and follow Jack and Billy into their house. Slam! Jack shuts the door fast and flips the dead bolt. Now do you believe us? He whispers, breathing hard. You gulp and nod, eyes open wide. What was that thing? You mutter softly. That was it. The blue alien, Billy says in her high voice. I told you it was in the garage. But where? How? You ask, dazed. Just listen, Jack says. He keeps one eye on the locked front door. Quickly, he explains the whole thing. What happened while you were away, how the green aliens invaded Earth, how they hugged people and sunk their long nails into people's backs, turning the human beings into aliens. You find out that even Jack's teacher and parents became possessed by the aliens. And guess who their leader was? Jack whispers. Who? You barely manage to choke out the question. Find out on page 66. Mr. Fleshman, Jack replies. He was an alien too. Your weirdo next door neighbor? You ask, totally amazed. Jack nods. He was in charge of the whole alien invasion. The others got their power from him. He was wearing a disguise to make him look human. But when he took it off, Jack and Billy shudder just thinking about it. I'll bet these blue aliens are from the same planet, Jack says, because they make the same sound. Maybe Mr. Fleshman was their leader too. You glance toward the front door. Where's the blue alien now? You suddenly wonder. Behind you, a door slams. You all spin around fast. Scrape! Footsteps drag toward you from another room. Oh no, Jack! He unlocked the back door! Billy screams. To page 81. Classic forget to lock the back door too. Scrape! The footsteps drag closer. The eerie sound makes your scalp prickle. The blue alien marches into the living room, its gigantic arms outstretched. Billy screams. You roll toward the front door to escape, but it's bolted. Run! Jack yells. He tries to push past you. You fumble with the lock. You open it. But you glance over your shoulder and freeze in total fear. The creature reaches into its mouth, pushing his huge lumpy hand deep into his own throat. Half of his arm disappears inside his mouth. When he pulls his arm out again, you can't believe what he's holding. Duck when you get to page 113. It's reaching into his mouth to grab what? You can't believe your eyes. The alien has taken a weapon of some sort out of his mouth. It's shaped like a gun. The handle is green and purple, but instead of a barrel, it has 6 curved metal bars. They form a silver claw like a cage. The alien breathes loudly. He raises his arm and points the claw at the 3 of you. Krezink! With a strange, horrible noise, the weapon shoots out a blinding flash of light, straight to Billy. You stare at the horrible sight and scream your guts out on page 53. The light from the alien's gun surrounds Billy like a cage. Then it squeezes her whole body into a small black ball. No! You and Jack scream in horror. Too late. Krazip! The alien shoots the weapon at Jack. Another flash of light, and before you can blink, Jack is squeezed into a small black ball too. The alien aims the gun at you. Before you can run, duck, or even blink, he presses the trigger. Click, click. Wait, you're okay. The alien's gun jammed. Now is your chance. You yank open the front door and run out. Your heart hammers as you hide behind some bushes in the front yard. The alien rushes past you. He's fiddling with his squeezer gun, trying to fix it. He doesn't see you at all. Yes, you escaped. But then you see something terrible. The alien is carrying the 2 small black balls. Jack and Billy. It's too risky to follow the alien, you think. I could get squeezed. But I have to save my friends, don't I? Alright, given a choice. Follow the alien or stay hidden in the bushes.
Ooh. Should we follow?
No, I say we follow it. We have to save Jack and Billy.
Yeah, true.
But it looks like but I think we got that plot armor because the alien squeezer gun jammed.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense we go.
Alright, I say we follow the alien. Have any objections?
Not really.
Alright, let's follow this alien on page 33. You gotta follow this alien. You can't let him take your friends. Your heart races as you sneak out of the bushes and follow him. Through Jack's backyard, past three new houses that are just being built toward a dark forest. Deep in the woods, the alien stops, just a few feet from a strange black office building. Your heart pounds. You stand back, hoping the alien can't hear you as you try to catch your breath. Suddenly, a light begins to glow from inside the building. You squint into the darkness of the woods and realize it's not an office building. It's not a building at all. Turn to page 45. It's a spaceship. You try not to gasp out loud as you realize you're just a few steps away from the alien's headquarters. The spaceship is a the ship is a weird eight-sided shape, black on stilts. Six tall metal legs hold it up above the ground like a giant bug. The alien creeps forward and stands under the spaceship, holding Billy and Jack, the two small black balls, in his hands. He calls out, Oberlingo! His voice is harsh, metallic sounding as if it's coming from a machine, not a living being. We are on Earth now, a voice from inside the spaceship replies. Speak English. I am ready to return, the alien says. Open the hatch. Let's go home. A small ramp extends down from the ship to the ground. Oh no, you think as you watch the alien trudge up the ramp. He's going to take Jack and Billy to another world. Hurry at page 104 if you want to save them. You race forward, your heart pounding. You've got to save your friends, somehow. Trembling with fear, you take one step up the ramp. You peek into the ship. All you can see is a control room lit up with millions of flashing knobs and panels. You see the blue alien creature standing near the ship's control panel. Is it set? One alien asks, the short one. Yes, the tall blue alien answers. He is the one you were following. The one who's still holding the two black balls. When will the squeeze bomb go off? The short alien asks. In 1 Earth day, 24 hours from now. The other one answers. Good, good. The short alien mumbles. When it goes off, it will squeeze all the human beings of this city into small black balls. First we take over LA, then the world. The aliens laugh. The sound makes your blood run cold. Be very quiet and turn to page 119. A squeeze bomb. You shudder at the aliens' evil plan to squeeze all the people in Los Angeles into little balls. The short creature opens a small hatch in the control panel. Put those two in there, he instructs the tall guy, pointing to the two black balls that are Jack and Billy. Wait, Billy and Jack? The tall alien obeys. He drops your friends into the hatch. You gulp with dread as they disappear from sight. Now where did you plant the device? The short alien asks. The tall alien turns his back. You can't quite make out the answer. All you hear are three words. Hollywood, East, Bowl. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Earth time, the taller alien finishes. That's when the people of LA will be destroyed. Oh man, everyone in LA squeezed into small black balls? Even your parents? And you? If you don't find the device, you'll be squeezed into a ball too. Can things get any worse on page 73? Your head is spinning. Try to sort it all out. Aliens on Earth? They captured Jack and Billy and planted some kind of bomb that will squeeze everyone into black balls? I've got to find that squeeze bomb, you realize, and stop it somehow. Turn it off. Before it's too late. But if you search for it, the aliens will leave Earth, and they'll take Billy and Jack with them. Time is running out. You better choose. Do you try to rescue Billy and Jack from the spaceship? or leave them there and try to save all the people in Los Angeles? Alright, we're given a choice. Try to save Jack and Billy, or try to find and disarm the giant squeeze bomb. So this is
Shit.
like some Mission Impossible nonsense going on. We can either choose to say they planted a squeeze bomb somewhere in Los Angeles that will go off at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. and basically squeeze everyone into black balls that they did with Jack and Billy.
I think arguably save Jack and Billy.
Yeah, we have to save them, otherwise they'll just take them away. We'll never see them again.
True. Yeah, I agree, honestly.
Who knows? Maybe we could get back in time to find the squeeze bomb.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, let's try to save Jack and Billy on page 51. All right. I've got to help my friends, you decide. I'll get them out of that hatch and find a way to get them back to human size. Then they can help me find the squeeze bomb. You hold your breath, waiting for the aliens to go away, to another part of the spaceship. Scrape! Finally, they shuffle their feet and begin to move. You scurry up the ramp and duck down behind the main control panel. It's planted smack in the middle of the main cabin of the spaceship. Don't close the ramp, the short alien commands the other one. Uh-oh, they're about to close the ramp. They're locking you in. Freak out on page 85. The aliens are going to close the ramp. You'll be trapped in the spaceship. Your heart starts to pound. You're terrified. The tall blue alien clumps into the main control room. He presses a blue button on the wall with one of his oversized, gnarled hands. The ramp begins to rise. Oh man, you think. If I don't get out of here now, the spaceship could take off. Leave Earth. But if I try to leap out of the spaceship now, you think, I'll have to leave Jack and Billy behind. The ramp is rising. Quick, make a decision. Make a dash for the exit on page 23, or stay on the ship and try to save your friends on page 96. And so, no way are we going to make a dash for it.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, so page 96 is the one we gotta go to, but I'm gonna take a drink real quick.
Sure. Same actually.
Alright, I just got a drink. Let's go to page... Let's stay on the ship on page 96. Still crouching, you sneak around the main control panel to the other side, away from the blue aliens who have entered to close the ramp, sealing you inside. Oh. Now you're closer to the hatch where the aliens put Jack and Billy down. No way are you going to leave them in there. Whoosh! The ramp closes tightly. The tall alien still has his back to you. So you pop up and glance around the cabin. You take in it's an 8-sided room. There are no seats or chairs. Red lights blink everywhere. There's a row of tiny computer monitors across one side of the console. Slowly you reach out to the hatch where Jack and Billy have been stowed. Your hand is on the handle when the alien spins around. You duck back. Whew! He didn't see you. Already, he calls. Then he marches up to the control panel and touches the screen of one of the tiny computer monitors. Liftoff, a computerized female voice says. Liftoff? No, you want to scream. Don't lift off. Head into outer space on page 5. Your whole body shakes, feeling the force as the spaceship lifts up and zooms into the air. It whirls into darkness, into deep space. Whoa! You cry, losing your balance. Uh-oh. You shouldn't have let out a sound. What? I Oh, what? The short blue alien and shouts, suddenly seeing you. Instantly, the taller alien reaches into his mouth. He pulls out the green and purple handled squeezer weapon and aims it at you. Oh man, you're going to be squeezed into a black ball. Desperately, you glance around the cabin for an exit. You spot a large solid steel door. It must be an escape hatch, you think. Or, on the wall beside you, you notice a whole rack of these green and purple handled squeezer weapons. Do something, quick! If you push open the solid steel door, turn to page 62. If you grab a squeezer weapon and shoot at the aliens, turn to page 103. Grab the weapons, of course. Use their own things against them. I mean, if you have any objections, let me know.
Sure thing, man.
All right, let's grab one of their guns and use it on them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, grab the squeeze weapons. You'd rather fight than run away, so you grab one of the green and purple handled weapons from its rack on the wall. I hope this thing is loaded, you think as you aim at the ugly blue creature. Krazit! Yes, your weapon fired. A blinding cage of light shoots out at the end of it, but you miss. The alien laughs a horrible high-pitched beeping laugh. A human with a black ball brummer? He says, mocking you. Black ball brummer? Is that what this weapon thing is called? You think. The alien's eyes flash fiery yellow. Then he points his weapon at your head and pushes the button to fire it. You shoot too. Oh man, you're having a space battle with an alien. Try to survive while you turn to page 43. So, this thing's called a black ball brummer. Think about that.
Yeah.
Alright, page 43. You duck fast, but are you fast enough? Well, let's see. It all depends on whether or not this is your lucky day. To find out, start flipping a coin. Flip it 3 times and flip it fast. If it comes up tails at least twice, turn to page 90. If it comes up heads at least twice, turn to page 16. Alright, let me get a coin real quick.
Sure thing, man.
Alright, I got a coin. Gonna flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, first one was tails. Let's do it again. Alright, we got 2 tails. We got 2 tails.
Yeah.
Let's go to page 90. Hope that's right.
Sure.
You flip a coin, and it comes up tails at least twice, which means you ducked out of the way just in time. Congratulations! Boy, you must be fast. Especially if you can flip a coin 3 times. Oh wait, yeah, it comes out at least twice, so never mind. Alright. And still manage to dodge the beam of light from the green and purple handled brummer. But you're not safe yet. Suddenly your stomach flips over. It flips because the whole spaceship turned as it jumped out of the Milky Way and hurled into the galaxies beyond. Keep fighting it out with the aliens on page 38. You tumble and slide across the floor as the spaceship twists into space. But the aliens are fine. They keep their balance. Their huge, gnarly hands seem to act like anchors, weighing them down. Zap the human! The short alien shouts in his horrible metallic voice. Crescent! 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 From both sides of the main cabin, they fire at you. You dodge and roll out of the way, and you fire back. Crescent! Your blackball Brummer shoots out a web of light at the taller creature. Wow! The instant it strikes him, he doesn't crunch into a small ball. He totally disappears. To page 25. I guess it varies between each creature. This is cool, you think. You take aim at the shorter blue alien creature and fire again. Crizip! In a flash, the second alien completely and totally disappears. For an instant, the ship is silent. You stand up, a little shaky from being slammed around, smacked into the walls, but you're fine. I did it! You cheer, raising a fist in triumph. Uh-oh. Maybe you shouldn't have shouted so loud. A moment later, a panel slides open behind you. You whirl around and face a whole army of blue space creatures. Their fiery yellow eyes burn at you. Their mouths gape open, and endless black holes. The army is lined up in a formation, 2 by 2, marching toward you. Think fast on page 124. We're gonna fight the whole army. No way! You shout, lunging toward the rack of weapons on the wall. Quickly, you grab a second Brummer. Then you start shooting with both hands. Krazip! Krazip! Zip zip! As each alien reaches toward their throat to grab their own weapon, you shoot them with the Brummer beam. It works. You're faster than they are. Within a few seconds, they all disappeared. This time, however, you know better than to cheer out loud. Instead, you quietly sneak through the spaceship. You check every alcove, bay, and hatch for more space beings. Nothing. It's empty now, and quiet. Tired and shaky, you trudge back to the main cabin and stare at the monitors. How am I going to get back to Earth? You mutter out loud, for no one to hear. What? A creepy voice asks. What did you say? Uh-oh. Try to come up with an answer on page 14. Did you say back home to Earth? The voice asks. Glance around the empty main cabin. Where's the voice coming from? You think. Then you see lights lit up on a panel. The voice is coming through the computer. This is Frith Mission Control, the voice declares. What's going on up there? You will be landing on Frith in approximately 3 minutes. You back away from the panel in horror. 3 minutes, you think? Frith must be the name of the planet the aliens are from. You don't want to land there and face even more space creatures. There must be a way out of here. An escape pod of some sort. Desperately you search the ship and finally find one. It's about the size of a coffin. A hard white fiberglass coffin. But it does seem to have an onboard navigation system. Will it launch you back to Earth, you wonder, or out into space? It could shoot you anywhere. Maybe you should stay on the ship. Maybe you could trick the aliens. What are you going to do? You only got a minute to choose. Alright, give it a choice. Get into the escape pod, or it or do you feel safer staying on the spaceship?
Safer.
So it's basically saying should we try to trick the aliens when we land on the planet, or should we try to use the escape pod?
Try and trick, I think it's best.
No, I don't think we can trick these aliens. I mean, we're too dang obvious not one of them. I say we get into that escape pod.
Fair. You know you say that, let's do that.
Alright, let's try the escape pod, but if this is wrong, don't worry, we'll still have 2 more lives. So.
Mhm.
Alright, page 59. Back to Earth in the strange white coffin. Even if it's creepy, you have to try it. But you're not going anywhere without Jack and Billy. You hurry over to the bin where the alien put the two black balls. You grab Billy and Jack and you climb into the coffin. You close the lid with a shiver. It's like a living death inside. The air feels strange. You study on the onboard computer, then press an icon on the touch-sensitive screen. It's the only picture you recognize, an icon of Earth. Whoosh, the escape pod shoots out from the spaceship with a powerful jolt. You're hurtling through space. Find out where you're going on page 52. Destination, Earth, the onboard computer voice says. Arrival time, 1 hour. Great, you think. You're going to be safe. Then the screen flashes a series of maps on the various continents on Earth. They fly by quickly, one after the other. Select landing target, the computer instructs you. You quickly reach out to touch the map of North America. Select local landing area, the computer voice says. Whoa, a series of pictures flash on the screen in rapid succession. The ocean, the desert, a football stadium, the White House, a huge grassy meadow in the middle of nowhere. Select local landing area, the computer repeats. You've got to choose, but which one? Not the ocean, you think. I could be in the water for weeks before anyone spots me. Same for the desert, and definitely not the White House. The Secret Service would arrest me in a millisecond, you think. Well, where do you want to land? Land in the football stadium or land in a grassy meadow? Land in the football stadium on page 98 or land in a grassy meadow on page 83?
What's smarter?
Well, it doesn't really say where we would land. Like, it doesn't really say what stadium or what grassy meadow.
Yeah, true.
Wait, what if we land in the Rose Bowl? It's like a football stadium in Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
there's a bunch of people there, so yeah.
I should be going to football stadium because we at least know where we are, and we'll
Yeah,
be in a
exactly.
city.
Let's do
All right,
that.
let's go into football stadium. The football stadium, you decide. That's a good place to land. As the picture appears on the screen, you reach out and touch it. Whoa, you mutter as you recognize the stadium. It's not just any football stadium, it's the Rose Bowl, the famous stadium in Pasadena. Tomorrow is the big Rose Bowl football game. Great! That's where the squeeze bomb might be planted. Maybe you'll get there in time to disarm it before it goes off at 10 tomorrow morning. Gathide! Your whole body is rocketed by a bone-slamming crash. The escape pod stops moving, and the lid of the white coffin pod lifts open. We made it! You shout, looking down at the two black tennis balls, like they can hear you or understand. You jump to your feet. You feel great. Then you suddenly freeze, squint, stare. What are those things all over the field? No. The whole stadium is filled with black tennis balls! Turn to page 88. We were too late. You gaze in horror at the stadium in every seat. You see a single black tennis ball. You know those aren't really balls. They're human beings. You're too late to save LA. Space travel has messed up your senses of time. You feel like you've only been away for a few hours, but you've really been gone. Who knows how long? Maybe days? Numb and confused, you stagger out of the parking lot. No one's there. Not a single human being in sight. You turn on a car radio. Nothing. All is still, silent. Every living being in Los Angeles has been turned into black tennis balls. Your friends, your parents, all gone. There's nothing you could do to bring them back. Or is there? Weird, you think. From now on, when you ride down Hollywood Boulevard, you won't see famous celebrities either. They've all been turned into tennis balls too. Hey, this gives you an idea. Turn to page 60. Wonder what this idea is going to be.
Sam.
You cert. Huh?
Yeah, Sam, actually, go on.
Alright, well, let's see on page 60. You search the parking lot until you find a car with keys in it. And you climb in. Why not? There are no other cars on the road. You won't run into anyone. Start the car and drive to Beverly Hills. There you get a map to the homes of the stars. You drive all over Beverly Hills and the other neighborhoods in LA, going to each star's home to pick up the tennis balls. As you collect each one, you label it. By the time you're done, you got Demi Moore, Madonna, Jerry Springer, Leonardo DiCaprio, and more. All the biggest stars in Hollywood. All of them squeezed into small black tennis balls in a shopping bag. Luckily, the rest of Earth has been spared from the horrible body squeezer device. There are plenty of people left on Earth who still play tennis. So you form the first annual celebrity tennis tournament, and you make a lot of money. You charge each player $5,000 to play one game with the celebrity tennis ball of his or her choice. You use every cent of the proceeds to hire a team of famous scientists. With their help, you vow that someday you'll find a way to turn your tennis ball parents and friends back into human beings in the end. Wow,
Yeah,
that's honestly very clever and a
true.
good ending too.
A bit
And,
weird, but very clever.
in hopes that the aliens won't come back.
Yeah. I mean, he probably did, but you know.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be prepared for that next time they come back.
Yeah, true.
But we did it. We did it. Flawless victory again.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since this was a special
Well,
edition. Go on. It's
yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this special edition of Revenge of the Body Squeezers. Next time is TikTok, You're Dead, which feels like it will have some time travel in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Comment, like, and subscribe. And please like and subscribe because I spent a lot of money on this book. $150 to be exact. So please like and subscribe for just so you guys can understand how much I put myself through this. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!